One of the outcomes of education is that eventually you will be called upon to demonstrate what you have learned. When your class is in the performing arts, however, eventually becomes every semester, as in the spring recital of the voice students of Dr. Andrea Jaber.
The reason I actually took the class, because I was a science major, like I said earlier. The reason I actually took the class is because I was experiencing some difficulty with my voice. I haven't sang for about 6 months before taking the class. And because I was having these symptoms, we didn't know what it was then. And so I was trying to work on my technique to find a way around singing without hurting the voice. And that was why I actually enrolled in her class. And one of the greatest things I've learned, well, besides a new language, is learning to sing properly, high notes without hurting the voice. And it's been a great deal working with her. She's a great personality. So, like I said, I was trying to work on my technique to get around not hurting the voice while singing. So trying to pick a song that suits my range, but also gives me more room to work and improve myself without going too low or too high. That was a difficult one, and we tried so much as what songs we were going to do and in what language. And so choosing that song, learning that song, and working on the new techniques, new things I had to learn to improve my voice and my range on that same song, I think that was it for me.
Well, I'd taken a lot of choral work before, but I'd never had a chance to really do solo work, and that's a completely different way of singing. And so I'd been referred to her by another voice teacher who said she was fantastic, so really wanted to work with Dr. Jaber, and so I've been working with her for almost 7 years now. So, and I keep coming back and coming back and coming back to HCC. Well, we tried to, one of the things we were working on was trying to be relaxed but also sort of forceful, so you want to always have a lot of lung power, but you don't want to just kill a song necessarily, so it's really trying to work on the balance and trying to work on evening out your tone, and there's a lot of little picky details. It's almost like sports, which is why I really like singing, because there's a lot of comparisons between athletics and voice, because you're working on, you know, like a pass, or you're working on hitting a really good G and that kind of thing. And so there's a lot that goes into the technique, and then once you get that down, then you just kind of let it rip.
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams.